Did you ever notice how two people can experience the exact same thing, but walk away with completely different stories? One person watches the sunset and feels peace. Another watches the same sunset and feels lonely. Same event, different emotions. Why? It's the difference between perception and perspective. Hi, I'm Jo Smith and welcome. Let's get right into this discussion. Perception is what we sense. It's the raw data. Light, sound, taste, touch, the things we take in. Perspective is what we make of it. It's the story we build around what we see, shaped by our past, our mood, our culture, even our pain. Think of it like this. Perception is the lens of a camera. Perspective is the filter we choose to apply before we share it. Now here's the twist. We assume that what we see is what it is. But what if we're just seeing what we've been conditioned to see? Someone cuts us off in traffic. One person says, "What a jerk." Another says, "Well, maybe they're rushing to an emergency." Same event, different interpretation. Most of our stress and conflict doesn't come from what happens. It comes from how we frame what happens. We don't see the world as it is. We see it as we are. I think this is a challenge in relationships, especially marriage. Your dad always brought your mom flowers. To you, it meant love. If your husband isn't always bringing you flowers, is your perspective, "My husband doesn't love me as much as my dad loved my mom"? Or your mom always made your dad his favorite meal, and it took her a long time. Is your perspective, "My wife doesn't love me as much as my mom loved my dad"? Because that's what you saw and learned in your world, those gestures, acts of love. So what can we do? First, pause. Ask yourself, is this what's happening or just how I'm interpreting it? Second, get curious. What might it look like through someone else's lens? Third, stay humble. Your perspective isn't wrong. It's just not the only perspective. When we accept that our view is just one slice of the whole, we open the door to empathy, growth, and peace. Next time you clash with someone, ask, is this about what I'm seeing or how I'm seeing it, what I'm making of it? Because often the difference between conflict and connection is just a shift in perspective. Drop your thoughts below. I'd love to hear your take on perception and perspective. I'm Jo Smith, encouraging you to think about things differently. The difference between conflicting with someone versus connecting might be just as simple as a shift in perspective. Decide what you really want out of life, who you want to be. Go for it. Don't let anyone or anything stop you.